Is the $5 Battle Pass inside of Diablo Immortal, the Empowered Battle Pass, really worth buying? I just had this question pop up over on Reddit, and I'm going to address it in full today, breaking down everything that we get inside of the Battle Pass. So by the end of the video, you'll know, or you'll be able to determine for yourself if this is actually worth it. Now, just so you all know, I do buy the Battle Pass every single month. The $5 version of the Battle Pass. Going back to this $15 version, you get some additional cosmetics and you get these tokens which allow you to get access to another shop to get other cosmetics on other classes that you may use in the future. But for today, we're going to focus on the Empowered Battle Pass, and let's take a look at the question in full. Hey guys, is the $5 Battle Pass really worth it? He says, hey gang, pardon my ignorance for having the initiative to ask this question, but I really have this lingering doubt. The question is if the $5 pass is worth it or not. And first of all, I don't think this is ignorance. I think it's a good question, especially since we have a lot of new players inside of the game every day. I know it may seem silly to ask, but how different is the experience between a completely free-to-play player and a player that drops $60 a year on the game, being $5 battle passes throughout the year? Is the difference in progression abysmal? Is there a small difference? Is it meaningless? I would love to know, and thank you for reading. So let's actually take a look at this battle pass and see what we get. Now, for all players, everyone will get themselves the top free tier. Everything on the top free tier we all get. As you can see, we have hilts for the hilt trader. We have gems for our normal gem progression. We have scrap materials that gives us the ability to upgrade our gear. You get a legendary piece of gear that could be your choice. Some rare crests along the way. You get yourself a 1-star gem. You get yourself 4 charms. These are things that everyone gets if you decide to buy this pass or not. You get yourself a legendary crest. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything different that we get. It looks like you get yourself some reforged stones as well, which could be used to re-roll some of your gear. Whether you buy the $5 pass or not, you are getting this. Another reforged stone. So all of this is actually quite valuable because you want specifically scrap materials to upgrade your account. You really want to be able to get as much scrap as you can so that you could get your gear to highest levels. You want to be able to buy things from the hilt shop, so the hilts are going to be helpful. Rare crests helpful as well. And then at the very end, you get the choice of a Fervent Fang gem, a Grim Rhythm gem, or 2 Telluric pearls. The Fervent Fang gem is a great gem inside of the game. I still run it on my build after 3 years. So it's not a bad idea to unlock enough of these to max level rank 10 a Fervent Fang and then switch over to the Telluric pearls, as you can see I have done. But let's really take a look here at the lower tier, the tier that is filled with materials that you get if you pay the $5 or if you pay the $15 if you want to. So we're going all the way back to the beginning. It's worth noting that the biggest thing that you're going to see here that's going to give you value, or the biggest value that I see here, are the cosmetics, right? The cosmetics are nice, and for $5, sorry, been fighting a cold. For $5, you're getting a bound cosmetic. A bound cosmetic is one that is only used on the class where you claim it. So you can't use this cosmetic on anything but the class you claim. Let's take a look here. First thing that you're getting here is going to be, well, it's going to be these weapons, right? This is what the weapon looks like. It's bound. You choose which class you want to get it on. If you want to get it on a different class, you choose the different class that you want it on. The cosmetic, and actually the cosmetics that just dropped inside of the game this month, in my opinion, which is an aesthetic opinion, are actually pretty cool. I think that they look good. So you get yourself a weapon unlocked at the initial start. A familiar contract, very little value. You do get the choice here of an additional Fervent Fang or 2 Telluric pearls. These can slowly give you quicker progression than if you only had the top tier. You'll be able to get more of them. And these Battle Archive coins are what you get if you unlock the $15 battle pass. That will not unlock with the $5. Let's continue. Void Blood Slag, you get 10 of them. Void Blood Slag is used to upgrade your Reliquary and very important, but 10 Void Blood Slag is actually abysmal. It doesn't give you much at all. It's basically no value. Normal gems, you get the choice of more normal gems. There is some value there. It will very, very slowly allow you to progress your normal gems. Nothing like you're actually going to need if you want to compete with big spenders inside of the game. Rare crests, these are going to give you the ability to get yourself some other gems along the way if you are going and running rifts. I run these every single day. Normal gems. Again, normal gems are probably going to be the best for value here for your account. But again, the amount that you get at the end of the month is very small compared to what you'll need to compete with whales. More slag, more of that. Aspirant keys. These you're getting 6 aspirant keys right here. These are things that are going to allow you to progress the sanctum. And the sanctum is what you need to do to get your crystals so that you can then get yourself your stats a little bit higher. There's value there, but again, there's only 6. More slag. All right, here's a nice value. You could choose between a legendary crest or 2 telluric pearls. Is it massive? No. More gems, more aspirant keys, more slag. Then we get to the primary cosmetic. This is the cosmetic that you unlock, and in my opinion, this is the main value you get out of a battle pass. You get to unlock a cosmetic. And in my opinion, unlocking a cosmetic for $5 actually offers some good value. And as you could see, you could choose any class that you want to claim this on. It doesn't have to be the class that you're currently playing. If you're planning on switching classes, you could claim that cosmetic on a class that you're planning to future jump to so that you have some nice cosmetics on that class because, again, these are bound cosmetics. They are not cross-class, which means you could only use them on one class, your choice, okay? Moving forward, a lot of the same. Aspirant keys, you get another choice here of the gems or telluric pearls. Some decent value there. Same as we continue on, another choice, legendary crest or telluric pearls. Seems that that's our second legendary crest we get here for free, or I should say for the $5, and some additional telluric pearls. You get yourself another cosmetic emoji. If you like the emotes, it's another cosmetic type item. Aspirant keys, gems, another cosmetic. This is level 40 right here, where you get yourself another emote. You get yourself another choice of Fervent Fang or telluric pearls. And then that's it. Then every level that you get beyond that, everyone would get, free or paid, which is 150 scrap and 100 of your hilts for the hilt traders. So what are you actually getting here? You're getting yourself 2 additional legendary crests with 160 orb value. You're wondering what an orb value is? If we go to currency and we take a look, it's approximately a $5 value. So just in the legendary crests that you're getting $5 worth of value. So in my opinion, right there, you are getting that value inside of the game. But you're also someone that's trying to upgrade a Fervent Fang gem or even a Grim Rhythm gem. Well, you guys are also going to get good value because really at the end of the day, this is a much faster path towards getting those for yourself. So a lot of value there. And I actually really like the telluric pearls. But really, at the end of the day, will the battle pass help your progression so much inside of the game for $60 per year? The answer is a hard no. The $60 you spend on a battle pass alone, you should look at as 2 things. 1, you should look at it as, oh, it's fun because as I progress, I have more things to unlock. It's a little additional joy you get because of unlocking something. That's a fun mechanic. It's like chest opening. A lot of people like it. I do as well. I like when I progress the battle pass and I could get more stuff. 2, you're going to want this because of the cosmetics. That's really going to be your biggest reason right here for why you want to get the battle pass. Plus, at the end of the day, it's not a bad idea to monetarily support the game that you're playing, especially if you're spending a good amount of time into it, if you believe in the game and really do love it. So for me, $5 a month is going to give you your support to Blizzard. You're going to get some pretty cool cosmetics some months out of it. I actually like this one this month. It's one of the ones that I like more than previous months. I think that this Crusader looks pretty cool. Now, do these stack up to some of the Phantom Market cosmetics in the game? No, they don't. But those cosmetics are going to cost you $170 a pop. So if we're talking about Battle Pass value, I think that it is there for cosmetics and for progression of specific gems like Fervent Fang and maybe even those Thaloric Pearls. Plus you get the 2 legendary crests, but it will not make you strong enough to compete with any of the bigger boys inside of the game. You should just look at it as a cosmetic upgrade to your account. Hope you guys found this valuable. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.